They made me so proud. I was like, Karen. Okay, she definitely was one of those wild cards for me. I was just like, wait, so you want him? So you don't want him? So you do want him? So you don't want him? I was just like, ain't nobody got time for your emotional roller coasters. Like nobody has time for that. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mope, and today I am going to be reviewing Married at First Sight season 11. I don't remember what episode this is, but this is the decision day. So I'm going to be reviewing the decision day of season 11, Married at First Sight. You guys, I know, like, I haven't been reviewing much, just sidetrack, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I hate 2020. And number two, I guess I kind of just was like, I just want to watch like everybody else. And so this week and next week's episode, I will definitely be reviewing it. Thank you for those that checked on me. This was the decision day, you guys. This was the day that they had to make a decision whether or not they're going to stay married or get a divorce. And when I tell you, I am so, like, I'm in a good mood. I'm excited. I'm ready, honestly, to get right into it. Let's start off with Bennett and Amelia. Of course, they stayed together. We knew they were going to stay together. I love their love. I love their quirkiness. I just love everything about them. And obviously, of course, Bennett couldn't get any more ridiculous. He went to get a tattoo of Amelia's initials on his butt. And I was just like, if there's anybody that would do it, I'm pretty sure it was going to be you, sir. Like, and I don't even know. They tried to show it, but it wasn't like super duper clear. It was beautiful, them sharing their love, their journey. I think the one hiccup that everybody knew that they had was whether or not Bennett would move to Virginia with Amelia, and he did, and he made the decision to stay with her. And one thing that he said that spoke to me and spoke to definitely my like innermost being is that they both actually like allowed each other to love, allowed each other to enjoy the process. And I thought that was so beautiful. So anyways, of course they got married, they stayed together. I was so excited. Okay, they're my number one couple, and they've stayed my number one couple, and they made me proud today. I was like, oh my god. So the next couple that they had was Olivia and Brett. And Olivia and Brett went through it this season. Or was it 2 episodes ago they decided to like stop being together. It was really, I don't really know, honestly. They both kind of honestly confused me a little bit because Olivia would go to work. So Brett was basically the one stuck in the house while Olivia went to work, right? There's always been a disconnect anyway. We kind of knew that we're not going to make it. Only because Olivia doesn't understand. Honestly, I don't know if it's Olivia or if it's me too. Like, we don't understand Brett's sense of humor. I don't know when he is joking. I don't know when he's serious, because he often depends on sarcasm a lot. And oftentimes when he does make sarcastic comments or behave sarcastically, it's very much so like not the right time. So it obviously throws a lot of people off, including Olivia. But one thing Olivia said that I didn't know about was that she wasn't attracted to Brett. Did not know this. I had no idea. I actually thought it was the other way around, but apparently she was not attracted to him, and everything that he would do just often made her even more irritated with him. I do think that she was trying in the beginning to like let love in, but I think after a while she just blanked, and she's been blanked ever since. I do appreciate the fact that the experts allowed them to like voice their emotions and voice their concerns. Backtrack. Olivia went to visit her mom against Brett's advice. When she went to visit her mother, he left by the time she came back. So he had already packed up his stuff. He already got his cats together. He had already left. And so she came basically to an empty house that only had her stuff, right? Didn't even have food because he took all the food. Because of that, we just thought, Brett left. However, when Olivia and Brett had a conversation today about it, Brett was very much so like happy to see her, like, open arms, huggy, like, and apparently he would have texted her after he left the house. From what she said, he would text her like, hey wifey, or some, y'all know what I'm talking about. And she was just like, what for? I like when she came in today with such strong attitude. I was just like, yes, girl. It was so sad because I felt like this whole season Brett was a certain way, and today Brett was completely different. All of a sudden he was open to love. All of a sudden he cared for her. I was just like, where the heck was all that? And that was what she said too, like, where was all of this? Like, Where was all of this for the past 4 months? Like, where? I do think that if they really, really want to make it work, they can, honestly. But I don't know that has the energy for that, and I don't think I would either. Let's move on to Christina and Henry. Christina basically denied everything Henry said. Henry said that, which he had let us know, almost as soon as it happened, that Christina let him know that she got messages from other people, saying that Henry was gay, and basically said that she would blackmail him if he doesn't say yes to her on decision day. Henry has let us know all along, but I don't think that Christina knew that Henry was letting us know what was going on all along. So today, Henry brought it up again, right? And Christina basically denied it. You could tell that she was lying. She was very uncomfortable, which is so sad. I really hate, like, for somebody to be put in that situation, but I trust Henry on this one. I don't think he would have lied. Like, he didn't have a reason to lie. It's Henry. Like, Henry's been the cool one. But he definitely did say that. I don't know, like, her wishy-washiness, because even like up until today, before like they actually sat down with the expert, she was like, she's still trying to figure her answer. She's not even sure. And I was just like, you are sure you don't want this man? Like, make it very, very clear you do not want this man, because you made it very clear all along. You haven't even tried. For the past like couple of weeks, they had been sleeping in separate rooms, right? I don't understand. I don't. She definitely was one of those wild cards for me. I was just like, wait, so you want him? So you don't want him? So you do want him? So you don't want him? But yes, they did get a divorce, and I think it was very good for both of them to actually split. I never said that, but I really, really do mean that, because Henry is such a different person from Christina, and though I do think that they could have made it work, Christina could not get past certain things, and to be honest, Henry also couldn't get past certain things about Christina. So I think it was best for them to like separate. But the fact that she lied about everything else, I was slightly done. Okay. Anyways, let us move on to Miles and Karen. Okay, Miles and Karen, Miles and Karen. Okay, I had already started seeing the rumors that they stayed together, but they stayed together, you guys. They actually stayed together. My heart is happy. I do think that they really, really, really can make this work. And to be honest with you, I remember watching it, and while I was watching it, you guys should have seen my reaction. I literally was like, Karen, let Miles go, because there are people who would want to be with a Miles. Like, are you kidding me? Like, who doesn't want physical touch? Who doesn't want words of affirmation? Who doesn't want a Carrie loving man who would stay put, got your bag? Like, who don't want them? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. But they did make it work. They stayed together. Apparently for the past couple of weeks, Karen had been affectionate and stuff. One thing I did appreciate about Miles is that he actually stood up for himself today. Not that he hasn't been standing up for himself, but mm, not as often as I thought he would, or I probably would if I was in his shoes. Maybe that's why I'm not Miles. Hello. He was just like, I didn't think that you were going to be capable of loving me the way that I wanted to be loved. However, in the past couple of weeks, you have been trying, and I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know if it would still be enough for Miles and Karen. Um, the only thing about it is, like, I feel like Karen stayed with Miles only because of his heart. So she said, right? Only because he was kind and he was affectionate, and like he is a cool dude. Like, he's a dope, nice guy. Like, I'm just like, sis, like, you cannot be that blinded. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, everybody loves him because he's actually a good guy, you know? And I don't know. I hope that now that the cameras are out, they actually can like love each other, and Karen can be herself, because I still don't think that she was herself. I know she was complaining about Miles not being himself, but she still, I don't think, was herself this whole season, to be honest with you. I think she held back a lot because of what she was thinking that I don't really know. I don't really care, to be honest, but I do think that I think she sees now, hopefully she sees now what we all see in Miles, and she's ready to like put forth an effort consistently, and be more affectionate. But I really, really want Miles to be happy. I mean, I want both of them to be happy. They were the one couple that I believe, like, I was definitely rooting for from the beginning. You guys already know that. And so I'm just hoping that I'm hoping they do what they do. Like, I'm hoping that they make it work. I'm looking at the picture, by the way. Last but not the least, let's talk about Woody and Armani. Now, that is the one couple I did not think was gonna make it. Definitely was. They were not on my radar in the very first couple of episodes. You guys, they made it. They made me so proud. I don't know. It's so sad because I'm very skeptical. I'm definitely very skeptical about Woody, but I'm gonna allow this one to go. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they are meant to be. Maybe they are happy. Two black couples made it, you guys. Hashtag black love, man. I don't know that if they were to like measure the level of love that they have for each other, Woody is definitely surpassed Armani's for sure. However, I don't know, maybe, or I think so, or maybe she's, you know, she's just not as, I don't know, expressive, I should say, as Woody is. But it was very beautiful to see. They are definitely in love with each other. Don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way, but I slightly feel like Woody is. I feel like he's not, I feel like he's either hiding something, or like there's more to him that we don't know. I can't grab it, but I do think that there is definitely more to him that we know. I still cannot get over the fight that they had with Armani wanting to look in Woody's phone and him being very like, no, you know. And I don't know if he eventually let her look into it, but part of me is just like, even if you did, it kind of now defeats the purpose, because you probably have gone to delete stuff. I hope that he really is who he said he is, and he's not hiding anything from her. The truth will come out, though. That's how social media works. That's how life works. But ultimately, to be honest, if there is nothing else to it, I really am happy for both of them. They found each other. They have truly found love. And I just pray that they make it work, honestly. It's definitely going to be one thing to be said for Married at First Sight history. This is the first time that they've been together. People have been together for 4 months. They've been together for 4 months straight. Typically, it's more like 4 to 6 weeks, I believe, that they'll be together and they make a decision. But this one, they've been together for 4 months. The pandemic definitely did something. So 2020 was like great for some people, I see. So 3 couples stayed together while 2 couples got a divorce, which I think is really, really good as far as Married at First Sight history is concerned. And after 4 months, that was pretty impressive. That brings to the end of this. I look forward to seeing you guys next week when I talk about the reunion. Okay, in the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna need you guys to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below what your thoughts are concerning this episode. What did you guys think? Are your couples, the couples you thought were gonna stay together, did they actually stay together? Were you shocked? Were you surprised? Let me know down below. I want to know all of the reactions. I want to know that down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video and in the comments down below. Don't forget to be kind to yourself as well as others around you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.